Anytime you can't get your way or if you rule somebody and if you then do exactly what you say, you and them suddenly become an enemy. But guess what? You choose to make an enemy of me, fine. Because guess what? I don't need you. You are not the only counselor. You are not the only person who can carry a bed, sign up something. You are not the only person in this world. So if you want, that is your business. More than you know when you are grown, yeah, Mr. Ives, do not come on again. If you make 15 voters them, we are all going towards PNP. You can do what you want to do because I will not work or vote underneath you again.
As we continue our mission to build a stronger and more inclusive Jamaica, we recognize that many of our citizens are in need, but do not benefit from any existing government program.
Whoa, yo. We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help. Shift the body.
Jesus Christ of Nazareth.
Just think of the time that we will save people.
Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Psalm 46.
And we don't lose anything by it. I know it might mash up some people's plan.
Mighty God, we need your divine intervention. We're tired of the labor rights. We're tired of the green people. We are so far. We can't take it no more.
But that is what efficiency does. You know, Madam Speaker, there is a school of thought about how you deal with corruption.
Help! Help! Jesus Christ of Nazareth! Psalm 46! God is our refuge and strength!
People don't recognize that corruption and inefficiency are two sides of the same coin. If you really want to deal with corruption, deal with inefficiency.
Help! Help! Jesus Christ of Nazareth! Psalm 46!
Let me tell you this, nobody, me not give nobody no message to give you, and me advice message you yourself, and not changing at this, not changing at this. You're wicked, you're very wicked, you're very wicked, you're a wicked woman, you have for yourself, you're very greedy. Very greedy. I one of the wickedest woman I ever come across, or everybody ever come across. You're wicked, Cherry Brown. You're wicked. Me I tell you, say you're wicked. No make nobody tell you, say me tell you, me I tell you this. You're wicked. You're wicked. You're wicked.
Now welcome back to another exclusive for live. Now blessing goes out to all my viewers and all my subbies, all my well wishers. Like, share and also subscribe if you haven't done so already. Coming up in today's topic and review. Blessing and blessing my viewers and my subscribers. Thanks for tuning in to another exclusive at topic discussion and review. Now in today's update, we're gonna take a quick review at Prime Minister number 28 on impressive debate presentation. And I says it's unimpressive because I wasn't impressed by the presentation. I don't think he came with nothing new, and he spent most of the time talking about the past, and there are so many issues that just never sit well with me. Now I'm gonna share two clips of two specific part of the presentation that stands out for me, and we're going to discuss it. The first one is this one, what he says.
As we continue our mission to build a stronger and more inclusive Jamaica, we recognize that many of our citizens are in need, but do not benefit from any existing government program.
Ball out! Whoa, yo. We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help. Shift the parliament. Shift the election. Shift everything. Remove them out there.
Now come on, number 28, man. You could have never write that script. Got how you present it, it's like a somebody write it, it's like you was shocked. You pause a little. You tell me, say, after 9 years, una just realize, say, many Jamaican now benefit from the policies them you implemented in Jamaica. Come on, Andrew Holness, man. Papa Jesus. You know how bad that sound?
As we continue our mission to build a stronger and more inclusive Jamaica, we recognize that many of our citizens are in need, but do not benefit from any existing government program. To this address.
No, I'm gonna replay this clip for you. Are you gonna hear a lady in the background saying, so she's saying they're not benefiting from any of the program and they're not benefiting from the NIC neither. And him wife jump in and say he must answer the question. Cause he pause it and the lady say it. Watch the clip carefully.
As we continue our mission to build a stronger and more inclusive Jamaica, we recognize that many of our citizens are in need, but do not benefit from any existing government program. To address this,
So it is not at all going to be entertain disturbance to the budget debate. Do not answer any member questioning you in this house. Please continue with the debate, Prime Minister.
thank you, Madam Speaker.
When you look at Mark Golan broadcast presentation, clearly you see the difference and the hypocrisy from the leading government, and it's only shows that the PNP party members are members with more respect, more decency, and know how to conduct themselves properly than the Jamaica Labour Party. Now, the head of the house, Justice Holness, never attended the opposition leader budget presentation. I talk about it. Look at all the interruption from all Miss Colburn, Wormington, calling the man all kind of racist slur, and the House Speaker just stood there and he don't take no actions. He don't make no sanctions against any of these Labourite members, and he's the House Speaker.
Mr. Speaker.
Them Labourites are not easy, you know. They say them Labourites are not easy at all, brother.
Mr. Speaker, I'm standing on a point of order. I am a resident of Portmore. No, I'm not going to say it.
Be quiet, you know, woman. It's if you ever you visit, I know you want to cut some bomb clot in here, you know.
The leader of opposition.
Because we know nothing decent about you. You're a hooligan.
My member of parliament is a member of
Shut up and sit down, woman. Because I'm going to present on the broadcast
to vote for a mayor.
Miss Holness say on to keep quiet.
I don't know what you're talking about, member. I don't know what you're talking about. But the Local Governance Act provides for the election of the mayor of the city municipality of Port. Well, I'm not talking about her.
Oh, she go like she's so bad.
Mr. Speaker.
Oh, she go like she's so bad. Miss Colburn, or Colburn, or where you want name. Colburn. You better calm yourself down.
Members, we're still in this house and we're asking that we conduct ourselves in a way I will rule according to how it is supposed to be done. the leader of the opposition is on his feet. A point of order is raised. I cannot tell you what the point of order is until we hear. So allow me to rule accordingly. You may continue, sir.
Mr. Speaker, it is a fact that the people of Portmore have the right to elect the mayor of the city municipality directly. There was a separate ballot in the local government elections in February last year. They voted for their councillor and they voted separately for their mayor. And we are saying that for them to be deprived of that right.
Mr. Speaker, again, the leader of the opposition is misleading the people of Jamaica. I voted in the local government election and I was only able to vote for a councillor. There was no separate ballot to vote for a mayor.
Mr. Speaker, I cannot speak to the particular circumstances of that member. I am making a general point, an accurate general point. She must know why she can't vote. Mr. Speaker, I wish to move on, if I may.
Notice the difference with Miss Holness. I defend her husband when she shame off her thieving husband. When she get up in the house, look, see it there? Now you see the difference. Now it's not that the PNP members couldn't ask number 28 question during his broadcast and be interruptive like how the GLP members were. Even though the House Speaker said, members, like he's a little bitch. But members, look what they doing. And you come talk about members, we want you for action, we want you for sanctions them. Because if the PNP had decided to go on like that in the House, Miss Justice Holness probably would have suspended the House or probably sanctions the PNP leaders, because that's what the House leader should do. You dare for put discipline in the House. Now Miss Justice Holness make her big speech and it was respected by the opposition leader and the members of his party. Look at the decency. Look how Mark Golding and the rest of the members sit down and respect the House Speaker order. So why wasn't it on the same as the opposition leader? And why haven't we seen no action taken against Everald Warmington, Juliet Coburn, all of these members that was obstructing the opposition leader while he was presenting his broadcast? It's all there. Videos don't lie. It's there. See it there. That's what they did. And even then, Mark Golding still get his point across to the nation. It was well received. Not like number 28 presentation. Now, as I said, all I will get something from his broadcast debate, his broadcast presentation. Now I want to ask the Labour right, what have you get from his presentation that you can say, when I give this man my vote, Labour right, I'm expecting to get this? Cause that the broadcast what him do, is all about what he's gonna do, It's another promise thing, Why haven't you done majority of what you saying while you were in power? Why you come now and you are do this now? Is another promise.
As we continue our mission to build a stronger and more inclusive Jamaica, we recognize that many of our citizens are in need, but do not benefit from any existing government program. To address this, we are introducing the $1 billion Solidarity Program. As we continue our mission to build a stronger and more inclusive Jamaica, we recognize that many of our citizens are in need, but do not benefit from any existing government program. To address this, we are introducing the $1 billion Solidarity Program. And in its first iteration, we will be providing a one-time cash grant of $20,000 to 50,000 vulnerable individuals.
The 50,000 beneficiaries of this $20,000 to $50,000 one-time cash grant will include youth not in school, elderly residents who are suffering, disabled or sick Jamaicans, or small business owners who have suffered loss due to a natural disaster. Minimum wage earners were also not left out, another increase for them, meaning the JLP administration has overseen a near 160% increase in minimum wage since they took office in 2016.
We are pleased to announce that starting from June 1, 2025, the national minimum wage will increase from $15,000 per 40-hour work week to $16,000 per 40-hour work week. This represents a 6.7% increase, reinforcing our commitment to improving the livelihoods of our lowest paid workers while ensuring economic stability.
As for farmers, they are critical to the cost of living crisis impacting some Jamaicans and can ultimately help to reduce the price Jamaicans pay for their foods.
$4 and little farmer them in a southwest a little bit. I don't see a man say they get a help from with MP Fly Green. So the minister says spend millions of dollars per farm. But a whoosh party spending. And most their friend they give to. And their friend they have to give to, you know.
Farmers are therefore to benefit from massive GCT cuts for some inputs.
I have therefore directed the Minister of Finance and Public Service to do the necessary amendment to the GCT Act to make seeds zero rated.
Oh, bro, God, me have a boat for pick with you. Me see them two there shake off them head. So you tell me, say, if farmers are so essential in the country because food is a necessary, you can't do without it. You tell me, say, all you can do in the budget for the farmers, them, I give them some free seed, bro, God. Papa Jesus. All right, then. Here with the farmer, them, I say, for yourself. Here with some of these farmers, I say, for yourself.
I don't see a man say they get a help from with MP Fly Green. So the minister says spend millions of dollars per farm. But a whoosh party spending. And most their friend they give to. And their friend they have to give to, you know. But we back here saying that southwest central, especially we don't find the lowland area. Not even cushion cash we don't get. So if I him to help if we go back in the farming, dog nyam with supper. So me can't bother with them. I said, pretty promise they say make food God, but we don't get nothing from the government.
Yes, the government talk about millions. Where did that million goes?
Where is the funding for farmers?
The Minister of Agriculture, Fly Green, them spend $1 million on farm. I don't know where that money go because I have never received a bag of fertilizer. I have never received a pack of seed. Everything that I lost, I just keep trying on my own. So I don't know where all that money is gone.
So we are talking about melon, produce melon. Fly Green never come around us. You know, donate nothing there, so no chip, no black jump, nothing. So I suffer around here, so I suffer.
Where is the irrigation for farmers?
I produce melon. So no farming now going around, so for Fly Green I spend billions of dollars. Because Fly Green no around here, so the most farming going on back bush going, but Fly Green still no know about bush.
No, we have to take bad things and laugh. No, the self. No, yeah, the Prime Minister say him have a whole heap of seed for good. Be a free seed. But make sure you say, oh, no, bend over back way. Papa Jesus.
Pretty promise.
And it's bad because you should not have been the party that come and make promise. Leave that to the opposition leader, what they gonna come in and do. But you are in power. You should be up there talking about what you have done. All you up there for the 5 hours talking about the past. Man, stop living at the past. Stop remember when man a ride ass. Don't know what's wrong with you. Bunty Killer, I tell you, stop living at the past. Look at the future. I'm going to show you what the future holds for the labor right. Let's go.
It is not at all going to be entertain disturbance to the budget debate. Do not answer any member questioning you in this house. Please continue with the debate, Prime Minister.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Today, I'm making the first announcement under speed. I have directed Minister Vaz to implement the following changes. 1. The first certificate of fitness for a new motor vehicle will be issued for 5 years. For used vehicles, 10 years or less, the validity period for certificates of fitness will be 3 years. For vehicles older than 10 years, the current yearly renewal schedule will remain. Number 2, vehicle registration. Motorists currently have an option to renew motor vehicle registration for 6 months or for 1 year. We will be introducing a 2-year renewal option. Just think of the time that we will save people. And we don't lose anything by it. I know it might mash up some people's plan.
Help. We hear the rhetoric.
We need a divine intervention. We're tired of the labor rights. We're tired of the green people. We are so far. We can't take it no more.
But that is what efficiency does. You know, Madam Speaker, there is a school of thought about how you deal with corruption.
Help! Help! Jesus Christ of Nazareth! Psalm 46! God is our refuge and strength, is a liberator drum.
And people don't recognize that corruption and inefficiency are 2 sides of the same coin. If you really want to deal with corruption, deal with inefficiency.
Help! Help! Jesus Christ of Nazareth! Psalm 46!
I'm certain that with just this one move, we will save a lot of man hours and other things as well.
We're tired of the labor rights! We're tired of the green people!
This is just the beginning.
We are so far! We can't take it no more!
So, this is just the beginning.
We can't take it no more! We are so far!
We will be reviewing systems and processes across all sectors. And I just want to point out here, especially the approvals. It is a headache and a nightmare. And sometimes I'm of the view that persons are acting deliberately to withhold and frustrate development approvals.
We are so far! We can't take it no more! We need this! We need it! Help! Help! Jesus Christ of Nazareth! Psalm 46! God is our refuge and strength, is a liberator drum.
This raises some serious questions.
Well, number 28, as you can see, the Supreme Court blocked Portmore parish law from taking effect. So maybe Judge Sykes, the Honorable Judge Sykes, thought it was necessary to stop you from bullying the people them of Jamaica and just do as you like and say Portmore is now a parish. It doesn't work like that. You are going to have to answer to the courts.
We need it! Help! Jesus Christ of Nazareth!
Cause see the courts there put block on your actions. So please do not blame the PNP. There is rules and laws in Jamaica. Why you think you're above the law? Oh, Jesus. Let's listen to some more way, but say.
It's as if they find every single thing to withhold development.
Yes.
Madam Speaker, as I stand here, we're going to deal with that in a very systematic and surgical way.
Now, other doctor number 28. We know you're a doctor overnight, you know.
Plan?
Help. We hear the Balaram.
But you can continue on with any kind of surgical insurgent or whatever you want to continue on with. But I one thing me know, you gonna have to face the court.
This action by the court is an important step in upholding the Constitution and protecting the democratic will of the people of Portmore. The government's unilateral effort to impose parish status without proper consultation or consent from residents is undemocratic and blatant gerrymandering. The People's National Party fully supports residents and stakeholders of Portmore in their plight for inclusion in matters that concern them and is willing to take all legal steps to ensure that their voices are heard. Portmore's unique local governance structure, which was developed and maintained by its residents since its inception, must not be overridden for political gain. The people of Portmore have long enjoyed governance through a distinct framework, and any change to that must involve their full and informed participation, not political maneuvering on the brink of an election or at any time.
And you have a very bad track record of going to court and win against the PNP. So, me don't know what kind of backdoor or what kind of bully or what kind of way you're going to do, you know. But I trust me, it's not going to work. Trust me. Portmore not going to turn no 15 parish under your management in the way how you are go. So, do what you want to, because you is a doctor now, up on a sudden overnight.
Yes.
Madam Speaker, as I stand here, we're going to deal with that in a very systematic and surgical way.
Uno Prime Minister say, Uno Labour right are going to show no one the future also no. Uno Prime Minister say, for new car owners, 5 years before road fitness. How many average Jamaican buy a new car? Not many. So that after the rich, so you make sure address the rich first. The people them are richer have money, the foreigners them like when they are foreign and can send on the new cars them, or the one them can come down and buy the new car them from the dealers them. It makes sure cater for them first. Then him say people with used car 10 years. So now him a talk down to, you know what I mean, maybe the people in Jamaica now, you know what I mean, where work and can get little credit, you understand what I'm saying to you, and take out a little car for them own 10 years and older. I gotta be moved from whatever year to whatever, and if it under over 10 years, it'll remain the same. Yeah. So by him doing that, look at them knocking down the table and making excitement in Parliament. Now I'm gonna analyze that way him do just now for now, and he make sure tell you to say what he just did just now takes, Madam Speaker, it takes away nothing from the government. That means it takes away nothing from them financially.
Just think of the time that we will save people. And we don't don't lose anything by it. I know it might mash up some people's plan, but that is what efficiency does.
Now, Mr. Holness, I don't know where you're going with all this gimmicks, because this cannot mash up the PNP plan, because you come in with this speed, this rush, where you are switch round things and saying that it's benefiting the people them. You're not giving nothing back to the people them. The only thing I see you done right there is switch round the time period for the people them for pay. You still never give back the people them nothing really. Look at it, people, you stupid people. Him not going about nothing. The only thing he did is that una still have to pay, but una get time. That's all him going on. A longer time for pay. Him giving a time, longer time for pay. That's all. Him not giving no, but actually giving no nothing. Oh my God, I hope the people them sue me, I say,
Just think of the time that we will save people. And we don't lose anything by it. And we don't lose anything by it. And we don't lose anything by it. I know it might mash up some people's plan, but that is what efficiency does.
And what it does a go a better incentive neither, because ain't you look at the road condition, and if you drive your car for 5 years, your brand new car for 5 years without go get your car tested, pandem the road there, ain't you go test your car, you gotta have more expense, you gotta have more for pay anyway, because each year the increase of the cost going up. So by the time the 5 years come, if you used to pay £100 in 2025, in time the 5 years they come, you're not gonna be paying the £100, you're gonna be paying way so much more that you're gonna ball out. So that's not an incentive for benefit the people. All he did is just switch the thing around for going a longer space, for pay more money in the long run. Because you know, say, if you have your car, the more you maintain your car, the more you get your car service, is the more your car will last longer, and it's the more your car will be efficient. Yeah? Because the more you service your car, is the more your car will burn less petrol, your car will run better, your car will do everything better. The longer you take for done, is the more it a got pressure on your car. Plus, as I said, the roads them with this man, remember, we just announced, few months ago, say we're in a road crisis, road disaster. You understand? And all we see this man do is go on and patch. And you notice, he don't address nothing about roads in the budget. There are so many drivers out there still waiting on compensation from the government that them car mash up because of the road. Some of them cars still inside of the shop, and him haven't addressed them issues there. But him come now and telling about going a longer time for road fitness. You know, since I set him up so that the police them can go no more ticket. God, the more default you gonna have on the car. Papa Jesus. Anyway, on have a vote for giving up. So let's see one and put in a vote, Money can point out the facts them too, The roads them is okay. Everything patch up and fix, everything good. You can drive on a brand new car on them road there for 5 years now, and no damage now gonna happen. You understand? It you and everything good for but only thing him know, Madam Speaker, it won't be taking no money away from the government.
The PNP wants to give you more NHT benefits, but are they practical? I'm Kalila Reynolds, founder and CEO of Money Media, Money Made Simple.
Now, my viewers, before I let you take a listen to what Miss Kalila Reynolds is saying, who is a financial analyst, and she is asking us if we think that these things that Mark Golan are presenting are practical. Now, I would have thought to myself that as a financial analyst, the position she holds, she should be able to tell us if these things that Mark Golan are presenting to the people are actually practical, nonsensical, are good for the economy. But however, she's here, I guess, clarifying what Mark Golan said to you and asking the question to the public if they think it's practical. Come on, Miss Reynolds. No disrespect, but I expect better from you. Can you explain to the nation, Miss Reynolds, if these policies Mark Golan are presenting to the Jamaican people, are they practical or are they good policies that would benefit the Jamaican people? Listen to her argument.
Here are some highlights from Opposition Leader Mark Golding's budget presentation, starting with changes to the NHT. 1. Rent to own. If you can't save enough for a down payment on a home, or if you work informally and can't provide a pay slip, you would be able to rent an NHT home and have the rent count as your down payment and proof that you can pay. This will give you the opportunity to buy that home later. 2. Young Owners Deposit Fund. The PNP would provide $1 billion to help people under 35 make a deposit on a home. You would get a $500,000 grant towards your deposit once you've been an NHT contributor for at least 2 years. And 3, lower interest rates for public sector workers. Government workers used to get lower NHT rates than the rest of us, but that was discontinued. The PNP would bring that back if elected. Government workers would also get a 3-month freeze on payments. Moving on to education, we already heard about the PNP's EASE program, which would give every needy student at least 1 meal per day, regardless of whether they're on PATH. Well, Golding also announced the RIDE program, which stands for the Rural Initiative for Delivering Education. This is a transportation subsidy for students in rural areas not served by the JUTC. The PNP's plan for education also includes removing taxes from laptops and tablets for teachers and students. Additionally, they want to cap student loan payments at a percentage of your salary, so those payments don't become too burdensome. And if you're unemployed, you wouldn't have to pay back your student loan until you get a job. Finally, on growth, Mr. Golding said it's not just in the macroeconomics, but on a more individual level. He said the PNP would shift from minimum wage to a livable wage that is tied to the cost of living. Then there's that $1 billion fund for the cultural and creative industries. Golding said a PNP government would also make creative instruments and equipment duty-free. Additionally, he said they would match every dollar a business spends on training, as well as prioritize renewable energy for the island. And that's the bottom line. So what do you think of the opposition's plans? Which of these would you like to see implemented, and are they practical? Let me know in the comments.
No, that's the bureaucracy I don't like with these intelligent individuals that hold these positions. She should be able to tell the nation her honest opinion on those policies, whether would it benefit her and whether it would benefit the nation because of her knowledge of financial handlings in the country. But she would never say. She come and she asks us when she's the one with the experience who knows the answer. However, my viewers and my subscribers, she says she's the analyst and she analyzed the situation, but she never given her answer. I'm asking you all the same question. What are your thoughts? Do you think Mark Golan policies would benefit you as an individual and your family if these changes are implemented in Jamaica?
Anytime you can't get your way or if you rule somebody and if you then do exactly what you say, and them suddenly become an enemy. But guess what? You choose to make an enemy of me, fine. Because guess what? I don't need you. You are not the only counselor. You are not the only person who can carry a bed sign up something. You are not the only person in this world. So if you want, that is your business. More than you know when you are grown, yeah, Mr. Ives, do not come on me gate. If me 15 voters them, we are all going towards PNP. You can do what you want to do because I will not work or vote underneath you again.
Now my final topic in this broadcast, my viewers and my subscribers. Here we have a GLP councillor, a member of parliament, goes by the name of Cherry Brown. Cherry Brown is from the Southern Manchester division. Now here we have a GLP supporter from that division accusing Miss Cherry Brown of a whole lot of bangarang. She say Cherry Brown should go up the big yard because she's a MP and she's using her political powers or political influence for sell farm work visa to individual. Now is one thing for break the law as a MP by using your political powers in that way, but it's also the worst thing for take the people their money and now give the people them visa for go on farm work. Now Miss Brown, Miss Cherry Brown, this lady adamant say she not give you her vote no more. She gonna give it to the PNP. I wonder how you feel about that. But not only that, she also plan and expose everything about you. Now my advice to this supporter, don't just expose Miss Cherry Brown like that, because these labor rights, they aren't easy set of people. Them will come dumpy you. So my advice to you to do, the law works. 28 pay them all for money. We have the integrity commissioner that says you should call them and report these criminals. So I advise you, call the integrity commissioner and report this woman and make them do an investigation into her and make we get rid of her once and for all. We get rid of all of them and them corruption. Now I want you to take a listen to what this lady saying to Miss Cherry Brown. Now the first clip you're gonna hear is Miss Cherry Brown responding to the lady who sent her a message. And the lady I make sure know clear that, listen Miss Cherry Brown, me nah beat round a bush. Me I make you know say me tell them to the video, me I send you the message. Check out where I go on here, so my viewers and my subscribers.
Tell that advance say no nationwide them have it, TVJ have it too. He must just wait till when we demonstrate and then he will see if you are not to do it. One thing do this, you see this video? And me tell them for video because me tell you and the whole world knows say me a open packet. And me care zero. Me no hold nobody no obligation. At time for y'all you pack up and go because you're a very wicked woman. You're a very wicked woman. Me no know where you hate Adian from. Me no know where you hate all Mr. Chin enough Mr. Chin do. And go through say me no know cause me no craving and licky. A time for you pack up and go cause you're very greedy. You're very greedy and hard for yourself. Hard for yourself enough. When me get the rundown, enough things, I know, I may prove, say you're wicked. So for me video, yes, me, I may send it to you. I not change panny. I may send it to you. You who are me, you know who are me, I me know who are you. I make sure say you have Andre money with the farm work. You're very greedy. You're very greedy and hard for yourself. Hard for yourself enough. When me get the rundown, enough things. I know, I may prove, say you're wicked. So for me video, yes, me, I may send it to you. I not change panny. I may send it to you. You who are me, you know who are me, I me know who are you. I make sure say you have Andre money with the farm work yard. Andre money. Make sure say you have Andre money for the farm work yard where you're selling money, get the where you take the money and have get farm work yard. Enough you do. Enough things are leak out. Enough things are leak out. So this video, I just the start of the cat no come. You're a wicked woman. You're very greedy. You're very greedy. After one time you have the man pan ground and say yes, you will work with him on a plat up. So you can have eyes for near mouth now. For near mouth now. They don't know you dump him.
You dump him. Enough you do, you're too wicked. You have to change your deeds. And karma go reach you. And if you not take you, we take your picking here, your picking them. Let me tell you this, if nobody, me not give nobody no message for give you, and me advice message you yourself. And not changing at this. Not changing at this. You're wicked, you're very wicked. You're very wicked. You're a wicked woman. You're hard for yourself. You're very greedy. Very greedy. And one of the wickedest woman I ever come across, or everybody ever come across. You're wicked, Cherry Brown. You're wicked. Me I tell you, say you're wicked. No make nobody tell you, say me tell you. Me I tell you this. You're wicked. You're wicked. You're wicked. Enough money you get for the work, and you hungry God no more know what you do with the money. You know what me proof say you're dangerous? The time when you give me the road work, and you send me for your money, and when me get extra amount of money, you call me and say me fi carry the money come give you. You didn't have it.
Ball out! Whoa, we need.
Nobody tell you, say me tell you, say me I tell you this, you're wicked. You're wicked. You're wicked. Enough money you get for the work, and you hungry God no more know what you do with the money. You know what me proof say you're dangerous?
Yes.
The time when you give me the road work, and you send me for your money, and when me get extra amount of money, you call me and say me fi carry the money come give you. You didn't have me up for that. And I know only me alone that happened to all Tony Brass.
Tony Brass!
Yes, we are here all about the money them we are sending a people account to go draw. People used to go collect the little money.
What?
You're tappy, you collect money. You're greedy, you're fit tappy.
Ball out! Whoa, we need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help. Shift the parliament. Shift the election. Shift everything. Remove them out there.
What can go so?
You know what, Miss Warren? I really see what people was talking about. You see, anytime you can't get your way or if you rule somebody and if them do exactly what you say, and them suddenly become an enemy. But guess what? You choose to make an enemy of me, fine. Because guess what? I don't need you. You are not the only counselor. You are not the only person who can carry a bed, sign up something. You are not the only person in this world. So if you want, that is your business. More than you know when you are grown, yeah, Mr. Ives, do not come on again. If you make 15 voters them, we are all going towards PNP. You can do what you want to do because I will not work or vote underneath you again.
Ball out! Whoa, we need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help.